So, Ma, tell me about when you were a child in Italy, how you played outside. What did you do?
Well, we would go outside and we find things to play. Like if you want to play, like that you want to cook. Let's say you want to pretend to cook. You go outside, you find a little stick to start the fire. And then you build like a kitchen with rocks, pretend that there was a candle or a table or, anything that you can imagine and will be on the kitchen. And for pots and pans, we will find empty can, like people they will throw, if they use tuna fish can or a tomato can, a tomato sauce, so anything that you can use as a pots and pan. And we put on top of those rocks, pretend that we cook. We get another stick to store the can. We put the water there, and then we try with a finger. For cooking, maybe we get a little bit of a fruit to put it on the can, or some hay to pretend it was the pasta. All imagination. We didn't have any toys.
How old were you when you played like this?
5, 6. Some kids they were small, so they came along with the older. You would go with the older one and watch. Then another game that we play, it was hide and seek, and we will hide behind the building. We run. Then another thing that we did, we play with a little rock. They call a budra, but I don't know in English how you call it. It's 5 rocks. One you hold on the hands, and 4 you put them on the ground, and you have to pick it up. And you go there. Sometimes you have to pick up all 4 of them. So that's when you win the game.
Yeah.
Another game was on the ground you do, come si dice che
Hopscotch.
Hopscotch, that's what we play. Another game we play was with a stick, like a baseball.
Oh.
For dolls, we will go in the house and get all the sheets or wall.
Yeah.
And we will make the head for the doll with wall. And then we dress up with another stick, we put them on the wall. And we made, clothes for the doll.
Right.
That's what we play.
Yeah.
The neighborhood, they will always be around you to look after you because some parents, they will go to work. So the neighbor will look after you. And, it reminds me all good things because we love to be outside. And we will go pick up flower and there were fruit tree around. Any season there was okay, now it's the time for cherry. You will go, because people, they are little garden with cherry tree. You go pick up some cherry. You go pick up some peaches. You go pick up some fresh fig. Time of chestnuts, you go pick up chestnuts. That's what we did. And then, like when you get older, a little bit older, the older people, they teach you how to knit, how to crochet, how to embroider, things like that.
So what were your chores in the outdoors?
My chores was, we didn't have any water in the house. Make sure you go on the fountain and fill up your jugs to drink, and pails to wash your clothes and to cook. Then you have to go feed the pigs. You have to look after the chicken. You have to clean the house. You have to make sure if you have other brother or sister that were younger than you have to look after, kind of clean up. When you're little, the older sister or brother, they look after you, or your grandparents. Like we were lucky, we had grandparents living with us. So they tell you, do this, but you were supervised by the older people. They're not leave you alone. Like either grandparents or neighbor or an aunt or things. Kids they will really look after.